Good Saturday morning, my friends. It is 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. It is, look how dark. Look how dark. It is like nighttime outside. We are feeling the effects of Hurricane Ian here in Jersey today. I mean, nothing like a hurricane, do not get me wrong. But we are getting the rain and some of the wind from it. Lots of rain, lots of rain. And we're supposed to have, it's just supposed to be windy. You can tell that it's fall and it's windy because my yard is full of leaves now after last night. We are supposed to get rain for 4 days straight, pretty much. But it is what it is. I hope all of my subscribers and friends in Florida fared well. Luckily, our friends and family that are down there all made out fine. Very, very little minimal damage. Can't say that for everyone, unfortunately. A friend was sending pictures and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we're just fortunate that we're only getting the rain from it. North Carolina and South Carolina as well. I know it hit landfall. So if you're down there, I pray that you are okay. So why have we been up at the butt crack of dawn on a Saturday when we can usually sleep in until 6 or so? Doug has a open house today down at Deacon School. So he has to just go down and they have guys coming down who are possibly interested in the program. So he's got to be down there for that. He should be home by lunchtime-ish, I think. Excuse me. I have a ton of cooking this morning to do. Andrew and his friend Anne are coming. Anne, it sounded like I said Ian. Anne are coming for dinner. This is Andrew's birthday dinner, finally. His birthday was Tuesday. So I finally get to cook him dinner tonight. And as always in our house, it is, birthday boy's choice. And Andrew wants meatloaf. Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants meatloaf. So he wants meatloaf, homemade mac and cheese, corn, pear sauce, and he wants Aunt Moo's famous chocolate cake. That's my sister-in-law, his aunt, Mary, my brother's wife. She makes this chocolate cake that is out of this world. So he wants Aunt Moo's chocolate cake with Aunt Moo's special frosting. It's like a cooked frosting. It's not my favorite, honestly. I was really hoping he'd go for a nice peanut butter buttercream, but whatever. That's okay. And homemade ice cream. So it's all easy stuff. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to try to get it all done ahead of time. I'm going to get the mac and cheese made this morning so that can just go in the oven. I'm going to get the meatloaf made. We use Kim over to Girl on Her Phone. We use her recipe. It's made in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to get that made. The corn, of course, I have frozen that I took off the cobs a couple weeks ago. Pear sauce is already made. And I have to do the cake. And then he asked me, he's like, hey, if you have time, Mom, I'm almost out of bread. Can you make me 2 loaves of bread to take back? So I will be also making bread this morning. So it's all good. Anything for our kids, right? What else is going on? Doug's got his thing. I got to be honest, as much as I love going out in the morning to let the chickens out and get them up for the day, I am not looking forward to it this morning. Because it's, number one, I'm going to get soaked. And number two, they're going to be angry chickens. They do not like bad weather. And they will come out of the coop and they will yell at me and they will tell me they don't like the weather. It's so funny. It's also pretty chilly here this morning. It's 54 degrees. It's 66 in my house. But that's about it. So Andrew and Ann are supposed to get here around noon. I don't know if they will or not. I forgot to get heavy cream. I looked at it 3 times and didn't think I'd need it. So now I gotta go get heavy cream. Actually, I think Doug's gonna pick it up on the way home because I can whip out ice cream in 20 minutes. Jason from the Average J is going to stop by. He texted me last night and he's like, do you have any more zucchini relish? And can I buy a jar off you? I'm like, yes, I have it, and no, you can't. I will gift you a jar because you are my friend and you love my zucchini relish, but you are not buying it. So I have a jar of zucchini relish for him. I also have strawberry jam for him because he loves my strawberry jam. And I also have some applesauce. He's having family over today for hot dogs for dinner, and that's why he wants the zucchini relish, because he loves it. I think I'm going to have to go and get some zucchini and make him his whole stash. A whole stash all his own. And I figure he can serve the applesauce too if he wants, so. You know, I love giving stuff to friends. I really do. I love making stuff, and I love giving it away to people that, you know, love and appreciate it. So, holy mackerel, it's cold out there. I will be wearing, like, a winter coat when I go out. A winter coat under my raincoat when I go out to wake those chickens up. I think they're going to get up a little bit later today. So, anyway, that's about what my day is going to be. Of course, I will take you along. Nothing is going to be WWFI'd. I am not, you know, I'm making my regular mac and cheese. I will just eat a little bit. You know, it's going to be a regular cake. I mean, I'll show it to you if you're interested. But, you know, we have days like this. I plan on, you know, having a good breakfast. I'm not making bacon for myself because I don't feel like it. But I will probably make eggs. Maybe, I haven't had sausage in a long time. I'm going to make eggs and sausage for breakfast. Doug will eat crap food down at the open house because, you know, they're going to have, like, donuts and stuff, which Doug doesn't really like to do. You know what? Maybe I'll make him a breakfast sandwich for the ride. It's earlier than he usually breaks his fast, but at least I know he'll be eating something nutritious. Because Doug does not like donuts and Danishes and stuff like that, especially as like a meal replacement. I jump on it. Donut for breakfast? Yes, please. Once in a while. Once in a blue moon. But not him. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that for him. And, I don't know. I'm rambling because I'm still half asleep. That's why. We usually get to sleep in until like 6:30, sometimes even 7 on weekends. So getting up at 5:30 was, you know, meh. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go and I think maybe I'll try to get in a quick workout this morning before I get everything started. I am going to get showered and 100% ready for the day, minus makeup, just so I'm ready. Tackle the day. Oh, and I want to put my fall decorations out. I meant to do it last night and forgot. So I want to have to get those down. They're in the attic. All our Christmas stuff is in the basement, but our fall stuff's in the attic. So I have to get all that out. And I want to mess with that at some point today. I'd really like to be done everything by noon. So that way, if Andrew and Anne do get here, you know, I don't have anything to do except spend the time with them. I don't know if we're going to do something this afternoon or not. I don't know how much I will vlog because I do not know if Anne wants to be on camera or not. And I would never, ever put someone on camera that doesn't want to be. So if she wants to be on camera, that's great. You will meet her. This is the girl that Andrew teaches with at St. Peter. She is also in the ACE program. And she was also assigned to St. Peter the Apostle with Andrew. She teaches the 3rd grade. So they've become fast friends because they're together every day. They carpool to school and everything together. Sorry for the moving around. I'm just trying to get my tea. So they've become fast friends. So I'm glad he has a nice confidant. And I was so happy. She took him out to dinner on his birthday. That made me feel good since we couldn't see him. Because he didn't have time for us to drive over and visit with him and take him out. He's like, can we just do something on the weekend? I'm like, absolutely, Andrew. I understand. So that was good. And then when they got back from dinner, they went to this barbecue place, I think down on Passyunk. His housemates, they all took a walk to Insomnia Cookie. So Andrew had a rough week last week eating wise. He's pretty much maintaining. He's like maintaining within a half a pound right now. And for him, he said he's fine with that because things are a little crazy. Although the other day he said his face looked puffy. Well, that was after the barbecue and after Insomnia Cookie. I said, yes, you are puffy, but I think, and by the next day the puffiness was gone, but he's like, I need to buckle down now. He said, I'm a month in, I need to buckle down. So, okay, I need to stop talking because, yeah, too long already. Okay, I'll be back when something, like squirrel, I just noticed my plant didn't get watered. I'll be back when I actually do something constructive. Okay, chicken's taken care of. I timed that perfectly. There was a lull in the rain, so I bundled up and I ran out there and got taking care of them, so I did not get wet. Came in and did a really, really good workout. It was a upper body weight, 30-minute weight workout, building those guns. It was rough. Oh my gosh, like my arms are dead. My arms are dead. So now I am going to, what am I going to do? Get another cup of tea. And I usually don't drink tea before I work out, but I wasn't sure if I was going to work out or not this morning. So I had tea, so I had to pause and use the bathroom. I am going to go up and get a shower and get myself presentable for the day and get started cooking because it is already 8 o'clock and I need to get a cake in the oven. Okay, I am cleaned up. I exercised. That was a rough workout. It was one I've never done before. Oh my gosh. It was a upper body, half-hour upper body weights. It was like 32 minutes, but it wasn't a low impact one. And oh my gosh, my arms are like jelly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, and I actually dropped down. I use anywhere, I between 5 and 8 pound weights, depending on what the exercise is. I don't put 8 pound weights over my head. It hurts my shoulders. But just depending on what the exercise is, I dropped down to 3 pound weights on the second go round on a couple of the exercises because, oh my gosh, my arms. So it was a good one. It was one that was on my 8Fit app. So that's done. Showered, didn't put makeup on yet. Tried to curl my hair. That was a hot mess. So yeah. I'm in the kitchen cooking anyway, so it should be pulled back. I'll put makeup on later before the kids get here. But I'm going to get started on the cake. I'm going to go get my apron on and get moving. And I'm really, really hungry. I burned a lot of calories with that workout. So I'm really hungry. Oh, my favorite apron is not ironed. Oh well. So anyway, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, getting the cake started. This is my sister-in-law's famous chocolate cake. It is delicious, best chocolate cake ever. One of the best. In my bowl, I have 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2/3 cup of cocoa. And I'm just mixing it together. And then we're going to set that aside. And we're going to get all our wet ingredients. And the cake is so easy because there's no creaming or anything like that. Yeah, just throw it all in. So I have this done. And now I'm just going to throw in all of my wet ingredients. And I'm going to put it in the mixer.
Okay, time to add the wet ingredients. We're going to beat well after each ingredient. I have 1 cup of milk, half a cup of avocado oil. You can use any kind of mild oil. 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then the secret ingredient, 1 cup of black coffee. The mixture is going to be very thin and very bubbly. That's what you want. Then we're just going to pour this into a greased 9x13 baking pan. Bake it at 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay, I'm feeling accomplished. Cake is out of the oven. Looks great. I'll have to show it to you. Macaroni and cheese is made and just waiting to go in the oven later tonight. And I'm just going to get ready to start on the meatloaf. And I've been cleaning as I go, so my kitchen's not a hot mess. Feeling very good about myself, can you tell? Just got off the phone with Sandy. We were on the phone forever. You know, Sandy over at Life with Sandy. She was having some issues with her phone and storage, so I know a couple little hacks. So I just texted her early this morning, and I know she's still sleeping. So I'm like, when you wake up, give me a call and I can help you. So tried to help her with that. And now I'm just going to start the meatloaf. So this is, like I said, Kim from A Girl on Her Phone. It's her recipe. Now she does hers she does potatoes and corn right in the Instant Pot with it. I generally don't do that because we either like mac and cheese or we like mashed potatoes. So I just do the meatloaf part of it. And a lot of times I switch around some ingredients because I think hers calls for Ritz crackers. I never have those. So it all works out in the end. It's still Kim's recipe. It's still delicious. So I'm going to go get that started. And I'll turn the camera on and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to start on the meatloaf. Now, the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I have 2, so I'm just going to kind of wing it a little bit. It calls for 1 egg. I have these little tiny baby eggs, so I'm going to use 2 of those. Although, they really don't look that small it'll be fine. Let's see, we are supposed to beat the eggs, add the spices, and mix well. Of course, did I get all the spices out? Nope, did not. Look at those beautiful, beautiful orange yolks. I get so excited when I see that color. You know, I do love my girls. Okay, now I'm going to go gather all the spices. Okay, all the spices, most of them are 1.5 teaspoons. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons since I have a little bit more meat. The pepper, it's supposed to be 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to use whatever's left in my jar. Guess I need to fill that. And then 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. Like I said, I'm just going to use 2. And dry mustard. Now it calls for onion salt. I grabbed onion powder. We're going with it, and I'm just going to add some salt to it. Garlic powder. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but can you hear the chicken? And a tablespoon of minced onion. There is a chicken out there. She must be laying an egg because she is making so much noise. And they do sing what they call egg songs when they're laying. Some of them, not all of them, but we have a couple that really sing loud when they're pushing that egg out. Okay. So we're just going to mix those spices in with the beaten egg. And then we're supposed to add it to the meat. So I want to just, there's a little bit of blood at the bottom of that. I just want to drain that out from when the meat thawed out.
We're gonna add this in. And then just says to mix it in. So I'm just shoving my hands in there. Sorry, Kim. We're gonna get all that mixed in. And then to this mixture, we're gonna add some grated onion. I don't like it chopped, so I grate mine. I just like the flavor, I don't like the chunks. We're gonna add a little bit of cheddar cheese. We're gonna add some saltine crackers. And that'll be it. And then we're just gonna shape it and put it aside until it's time to cook it later. Okay, let me go get the rest of the ingredients and get my hands washed up. I'm just gonna use the bowl that I mixed the egg and spices in to put the cheese in. No use in dirtying another bowl. And it just dawned on me that I forgot to show you my breakfast. I did eat breakfast. I was on the phone with Sandy, so I forgot to film it. So I had 2 eggs over light, dippy eggs as we call them. They were 0 for me on my personal points. And I also had one of my sourdough English muffins, my homemade ones. They're 3 points. I had 3 Jones's chicken sausages, and that was 2 points. Oh, there's 2 ounces. And there's a little bit left over for Aria. So I had a 5-point breakfast, and I forget what the calories are. I should know because I've had this so many times, but I'll look it up. So that was my breakfast. It was delicious. I ate while I was talking to her. Okay, now we need 3 ounces of crushed crackers. Okay, there's 3 ounces of saltines. Like I said, the original recipe calls for Ritz. I never have those. These are kind of stale, but I think it'll be fine. This is the only thing I ever use these for. We really don't use saltines because of the soybean oil in them. But like I said before, we are not perfect, and once in a while, you just do it. For crackers, I usually make sourdough crackers, or we like the Kamut flour crackers by Jovial, but I don't have any. They've been out of stock at Azure for a while, so we're just going with this. Progress, not perfection, right? We don't have to be perfect on everything we do. We just try our best. And then just do a little bit better next time. So I am just going to work on crushing these up. You can probably just use breadcrumbs, which I probably should have just used breadcrumbs, but that's okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter that these are a little stale. So I'm going to get these nice and fine. My arms after that workout this morning, oh my gosh, here's more arms. They are sore, my friends. I mean, we lift weights every day, but man, I was hitting muscles this morning that, I don't know. I mean, it was just, you know, biceps, triceps, shoulders, but wow, it was a whole different level this morning. Really was. Not sure I'll be doing that one again anytime soon. We'll see. So, anyway, let me go finish this up. You may have noticed I forgot to put the salt in, so I did add the salt. So now we're just going to add the crumbs and the cheese. I probably should have done a little bit more crumbs and a little bit more cheese because I have more meat. Kind of didn't think of that. I'll add a little bit more in. And we need to add the onion. the best laid plans. Andrew has a flat, so he will not be here at 12 o'clock. And he said there is no jack in his car. Doug swears there's a jack in the car because Andrew was just going to change the tire because there's a spare, of course. I don't know. So he called AAA. So he is going to have AAA come and change the tire, which is good because then he can bring the tire home and Doug can check it out and see if it's what's going on with it. And maybe we can get that taken care of today. So in the meantime, I'm almost done everything. Andrew's bread is rising. The meatloaf is done, just ready to go in the Instant Pot. The macaroni and cheese is done. Working on the icing now. I just had to turn it off because Doug called me because I let it whip for like 10 minutes. Did my rosary this morning. I do it on YouTube. I know. Probably not the most pious way to say a rosary, but it works for me. There's like a channel that does a live one every day. I don't catch it live, but I just go back and replay it and do it right along with YouTube while I'm working on other things. So like I said, it works for me. No judgment, please. So that's that. I am listening to Bible in a Year right now. I am really trying to stay caught up on that. Weekends, sometimes I get a little bit behind, but trying to stay caught up on that. Doug just called me. He is on his way home from the open house. He's picking up heavy cream so I can make ice cream. And we're doing good. So anyway, I'll be back. So I haven't picked up the camera at all because we've been too busy talking. Jason came over to pick up his stuff and I meant to pick up the camera and show you his brand new little chicks, but I forgot because he brought them in to show us. So you'll have to go over to his channel and check them out. I meant to pick up the camera when Andrew came in and forgot. So now we are out. We are out at Death of the Fox Brewing Company because the guys wanted to go to a brewery. I'll just be here for the company. So we are at Death of the Fox and Doug and Andrew. Well, Andrew got a flight.
Oh.
Doug got a pint of blueberry muffin. Ann and I are still waiting for ours. Ann got a Milky Way latte, and I got a chai latte. So I think we are going to order some food from the restaurant next door, because in New Jersey, you're not allowed to have, breweries are not allowed to sell food. Okay, so I just walked to the restaurant next door and placed an order for a small appetizer pizza for us to share and some cheesesteak egg rolls. Like I was saying, I don't know if you could hear me. I was trying not to be loud in the thing. In New Jersey, it's a law that breweries are not allowed to sell food, but you're allowed to bring food in. So that's what we're doing. So this will be our little appetizer before dinner. So we are enjoying ourselves and enjoying the company.
At family gatherings.
We are home. Doug is getting the bread sliced up that I made today. He's so good. Oh, that one's a little thick. I was just going to say, he's so good about getting them all so even. As long as we get like 14 slices out of it, it's all good, because then they're 2 points a slice. And the bread came out absolutely beautiful. So this is for Andrew to take back to school with him. Andrew and Ann are upstairs packing up his fall and winter clothes for him to take back to school. Of course, he's taking these back to school, and guess what? He didn't bring any other clothes home, so, yeah. And it's almost 4 o'clock, so they want to eat around 6:30, so just trying to get everything timed right. So as always, we got so busy, I did not even pick up the camera because we were just having such a good time. We had a great time at the brewery, had a few appetizers, came home, hung out, and watched a really stupid Halloween movie. What was it called?
Hubie Halloween's
Hubie Halloween. It's an Adam Sandler movie. And then we had dinner. And now they're leaving because they've got work to do. They're teachers. They have lesson plans to do.
It doesn't stop on the weekend.
It doesn't stop on the weekend. So say goodbye.
Bye.
So we're going to walk them to the car and probably call it a night. That was so much fun. It's so hard saying goodbye. I mean, yes, he's right over the bridge and all, but it's just so hard saying goodbye. We had such a good time. You know, it's funny. When your kid, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know this because I'm sure your kids are older and you know this, but gosh, like when they turn out to be such good adults, you have such great conversations and you have so much fun with them. Like, it was just so nice talking to them. And what did you think, babe?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Just like hearing about their lives and
Yeah.
I don't know, just like, it's like just talking to other adults and
they are adults.
they're adults and, just listening to their struggles and their triumphs. And right now the struggle is they have a new housemate.
Yes, Mickey.
Mickey.
Mickey is with them.
Guess who Mickey is?
Yeah, you can guess.
They have a mouse in South House. As a mom, I'm freaking out. Yeah. So Mickey was spotted tonight.
And there's probably more than one.
Oh my gosh. I'm like,
Oh, did you want to take this?
oh yes. Oh, Andrew forgot his water bottle. I gotta go. Good morning, my friends. It is Sunday morning. Never closed out the vlog last night because I just forgot. Fell asleep on the couch. Never showed you my food yesterday. I am like the worst vlogger. I am. But we were having such a good time with Andrew and Ann, and I just forgot to pick up the camera. Sometimes you're just in life and you forget. I will tell you, I overate yesterday. Definitely ate way too much. When we were at the brewery, we went to the restaurant next door and got some appetizers. We got cheesesteak egg rolls and an appetizer pizza. And they were delicious, but I should have had a little bit less of the egg roll. And then when we came home, a couple hours, we had dinner later. Dinner was fine. I had meatloaf, mac and cheese, corn, pear sauce. It was very good. I did fine at dinner. Not a problem. And then we had dessert. We had cake and ice cream. I had a little bit too much cake, a little bit bigger than I wanted to. But it is what it is. I did not feel good last night. So, once again, that reminder, overeat and don't feel good. But surprisingly, I am very hungry this morning. I'm on my way home from church. I went to 7:30 Mass. Doug has the night's breakfast this morning, so he is there cooking. He's going to sneak over to 9:30 Mass. I was going to go to the breakfast, and it was raining so hard. I just didn't feel like going over. And I really have a lot to do today, and I just wanted to get home. So I knew if I went over, I'd get busy talking and socializing and visiting. And honestly, I just want to come home and get moving on what I have to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Just get home and get moving. I want to switch out fall and winter clothes and summer clothes today. Get my summer clothes out of the attic, or out of the closet into the attic, and vice versa. I really want to think about my fall clothes and winter clothes. I have too many. I want to pare down. I really do. I wear the same thing over and over anyway. So we'll see. I want to put up my fall decorations today inside, not outside because it's just too rainy. So I want to do that. And that takes me a while because every year I never know where I'm going to put stuff. So that's my plan. But first I'm going to get a cup of tea and I'm going to eat something because I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat though. Back and forth on that. Kind of want a bagel and cream cheese. Kind of want eggs. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I know, I'm kind of a downer today. I think it's this weather. I miss summer. I know. Y'all love your pumpkin spice and all that stuff and the fall. And I like the change of seasons. I just love summer. Being outside all day, every day. Being in the garden. Just being at the beach. It's just such a better time than this dreary, rainy yuck. So anyway, I am going to go in, get changed, get out of my church clothes. Oh my god, I had nothing to wear to church this morning because I still have all my summer clothes out, and most of my dresses are sleeveless or whatever. But I did have a black t-shirt dress, the one I got at I got it at BJ's or Costco. I don't know. It's got like a little ruching in the middle. I just threw that on and I threw a sweater over it. So it worked. It worked. But anyway, I'm going to go in and get moving. Okay, I am home. I am changed. I have like the comfiest clothes on. It was freezing in the house when I got home. It was 65, so I turned the heat on. I'm not leaving it on all day. My mom always used to, quote, take the chill off. She used to put the heat on in the morning just to take the chill off the house and then turn it off. In the winter, of course, you need to let it run all day, but like this type of weather, you don't. As long as you get that chill off the house, it kind of sustains for the rest of the day. So that's what I did. I turned the heat on. I'll let it warm up a little bit and turn it off. I have Doug's old Philly shirt on that's like, 20 sizes too big for me, but it's comfy. I didn't have any long sleeve shirts in my drawer, so I just grabbed one of his. I have sweatpants on. I have my Uggs on. I've got boxes of fall stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to eat first. But I don't know what I want. I don't. What do I want? Tell me what I want to eat. I know it sounds like I'm probably not hungry, but I really am hungry. There's a piece of chocolate cake staring at me. But I don't know. I don't know what I want. Maybe I'll just wait and see what I'm in the mood for. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this daunting task of changing over my kitchen. I don't know. I'm just in a mood today, friends. I am in a mood, and that's not like me. You know that. I am never like this. Don't know what's wrong today. I think it's the weather. That's what I think. But anyway, that's that. I'll be back. Oh my word. Yeah. Okay, I keep telling myself it's going to look nice when it's done, and I don't even know if I'm going to use half of this year, to be honest with you, my friends. Hope I have a video or some pictures or something of where I put all this stuff. Okay, sitting down to breakfast. Still got a hot mess going on. Look at this. Still trying to figure out where to put stuff. But right now, just eating some breakfast. I'm having these are one of those bagels I got from my Azure haul, the sprouted bagels. They're only 250 calories versus 360 for the other ones. So I'm excited about that. I just toasted that. And I have 2 points worth of Canadian bacon. I have an egg for 0. And I have 2 points worth of raw milk cheddar cheese. I have to look up the bagel. I'm not sure how many points that is. I'm guessing 7. So it's an 11-point sandwich. I'll put the things up on the screen if I remember. And I'm having my tea and just looking to catch up on a few YouTube videos. Boy, this rain is not quitting. So I got done everything. I bought these new curtains. I haven't ironed them yet because I'm not sure if I like them or not. We don't really shut the curtains except at night on our slider, so I only bought like 2 panels. I think I like them. I definitely do not like them with the tablecloth, so I'm gonna get a different tablecloth, which I wanted to anyway, because this one, every time I wash it, takes forever to iron. I want one of those homespun woven ones. But I got all my little fall decos up, just around, just little things here and there. I was watching Halloween Baking Championship. What else do I have out? Just broke Adam's frame. So now I got to go to the store and get new frames that match. Okay, if you fell and I got that on film, you know where it would have went right away, right?
Oh, yeah.
To Jean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's what we do. Doug's been doing homework. Got this stuff, that stuff. So, there you go, little touches of fall. I cannot believe I am going out in this weather. It is pouring, but I'm bored, and I really don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like canning. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I have a nail appointment on Tuesday night. Well, I have a meeting on Tuesday night at church. So it's going to be a tight squeeze. So I decided to go get my nails done this afternoon, or see if they can see me this afternoon. The way it's raining and the fact that there's an Eagles game on, I'm guessing it's not going to be so crowded, so maybe I can sneak in. I don't know. I'm going to try. Doug's doing homework. I was just watching the Halloween Baking Championship, and I'm bored, so why not go do something? Got all my fall decorations up. My steaks are thawed for dinner. My potatoes are scrubbed. I still owe you a pantry tour from downstairs. I'm going to do that when I get home. Yeah, kind of a boring weekend, my friends, which is okay. Doug's trying to finish up everything he needs to do. I don't even know if you can hear me with this rain. It is crazy. Doug's trying to finish everything he needs to do so we can watch the latest episode of Great British Baking Show tonight. And probably get to bed early. I'm really tired. I think it's the weather. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days. Not like today, though. If we do get a break tomorrow, I think Jack and I are going to take a run over to Kohl's and replace the frames that I broke Adam's frame, but now I need to buy 2 frames because I like them to match. So I got to buy 2 8x10 frames. So we might go do that. I have Kohl's cash. I'll use that for them. And I need to order my tablecloth. I'm going to order it online at Boscov's for curbside pickup. So I'm going to do that today, and we'll go do that too. As long as it's not rainy. I'm not dragging a baby out in the rain. So anyway, that's what I am up to. I am going to go for a darkish red, like maroony kind of color for my nails now that it's fall. Get rid of the pinky purple and go for the darker colors. And that's it. So I will show you my nails if they get done. That was successful. I got there and there was like 3 of the technicians just sitting there doing nothing. It was empty in there. And it's a very busy place. So they took me right back. That was awesome. And of course I, always just when it comes to color, because so many of them look so much alike. I kind of knew what I wanted, but like there were 4 different ones I could choose from. They were all the same family. So right after I got in and sat down and they started, like the place, I don't know, it got crazy in there. Like 5 ladies came in after me. So glad I got there when I did. The girl was very good. This is somebody I haven't had before. I had 2 broken nails, like my nail actually, not the polish. So I have 2 really short ones, but it's all good. So now I am going to head home and probably get dinner started. It's early, it's 3:45, but I honestly just want to eat. We didn't have lunch, so I want to eat and get done and get cleaned up. So hopefully we can just kind of relax and enjoy our evening, watch Great British Baking Show, and maybe do a little reading tonight or hit the hay early. I don't know. I think I want to get a nice, just because of the nasty weather today, I think I want to get a nice, hot, relaxing bath. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I will show you my dinner when I make it. Okay, sitting down to dinner. I have a little side of mushrooms. I have a 4-ounce sirloin steak from our butcher box. I just did it in the cast iron because it is just wicked outside. And I have a baked potato, which is 0 for me. This is 4 points. 1 point on this for the butter I cooked it in. 0 points for my potato. 3 points for my sour cream. And we also have a chopped salad kit that I believe is 5 points, 140 calories. So, and some iced tea. So that is dinner tonight. I just remembered I promised a pantry tour this weekend and totally forgot to do it. And now it's kind of dark. So I promise you, if I film what I eat tomorrow, which maybe I will put the pantry tour in there. I mean, by pantry, I just mean my canning shelves and whatnot. So, but yes, I will do that tomorrow. If I don't film it, yeah, I'll do it. I promise. Sorry, I forgot. Well, friends, that is it for this weekend. It is still raining. It is freezing cold. I want my summer back. We are calling it a night. Just finished dinner. It was so delicious. We are going to cozy up on the couch. Oh, apparently Aria's getting it ready for us. Right, Aria? And watch Great British Baking Show. And I don't know, maybe we'll have time to watch 2 shows. Crazy, I tell you. And that's it. This week, pretty easy week for me, babysitting wise. I think I shouldn't say that out loud. Shouldn't say that out loud. The little boy that was crying all the time, yeah, we're gonna try again in January when he's a little bit older, and I don't know. So anyway, Doug has a 4-day work week this week. Friday is his day off. I told him to spend the entire day working on his next paper that is due so he can relax a little over the weekend, because Adam and Grace will be here, and we're spending the day in Philly on Sunday, and we're going hopefully going to Lancaster Monday. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me this weekend. I do truly appreciate it. And I will see you. Sure, I think there's a Tuesday tag. There is. Oh, guess we'll be filming that. Maybe tonight. We'll see. I will definitely see you Tuesday, maybe tomorrow also.